Many educators and managers are stuck in one of two positions. On the left, a blank page and the wait for a top-down policy that hasn't arrived. On the right, the reflexive move to copy and paste generic rules just to have a policy on the books. Managing changes in how we produce knowledge by making things up week by week is a common response. But without a structured framework, these improvised rules often act as a delay rather than a strategy. There is a methodical way to move past this. You can generate a complete, pedagogically grounded AI readiness package tailored to your specific environment in under 2 minutes. You only need a few things to start: an internet browser, a clear understanding of your team, and zero budget. The initial tools are free to use. By establishing these structural guardrails now, you move from reacting to the technology to directing how it is integrated into your workflow. Open your browser and go to future-ready-futures.lovable.app. This is the Unfinished Business AI Readiness Generator. You'll see 3 distinct pathways. Select the one that matches your role: educator, organizational leader, or intern manager. After selecting your path, you will complete a diagnostic. This consists of 8 to 10 questions about the specific constraints and goals of your environment. As you answer, please follow this guideline. Identify the human capabilities you want to preserve that the technology cannot replicate on its own. For an educator, this might mean focusing on tasks that require students to reconcile multiple perspectives. The goal is to ensure the heavy lifting of thinking happens after the AI provides an initial answer. For an intern manager, your inputs should focus on areas of ambiguity. You are defining the projects where an intern must make decisions with incomplete information and navigate real consequences. Specificity in these answers is key. Because these tools can handle execution tasks so quickly, your framework must be designed to expand the time spent on meaning and reflection. Once your context is defined, submit your answers to start the generation process. This diagram shows the background process. The system maps your raw inputs against established frameworks, like the SAMR model, to determine the appropriate integration. This mapping ensures the results are concrete assets for your syllabus or handbook, rather than general advice. This side-by-side view shows how the brief context answers on the left become the detailed assessment rubric on the right. If you prioritized reconciling contradictions, the rubric explicitly builds that into the scoring criteria. For an intern manager, the output includes a project scoping guide and a 30, 60, 90-day success map tailored to the specific industry and team needs you identified. To implement the results, highlight and copy the text from the dashboard. Then, paste it directly into your existing operational documents, like your syllabus. Putting these structural guardrails in place changes the conversation. You are no longer just monitoring for misuse. You are setting clear expectations for how the tools should support learning or work. Review the pasted text. You can make minor adjustments to ensure the phrasing aligns with your specific leadership style and tone. While the generator handles your immediate documentation needs, the broader strategy is found in Dr. Sarah Liedberg's book, Unfinished Business. The web tool addresses the urgent need for a policy today. The book explains the underlying shifts in education and work that make these new policies necessary. Using these frameworks ensures that as the time required for execution shrinks, the technology remains a structured tool used in service of your original goals. The work ahead involves moving from reactive protection to active integration. By setting these guardrails, you ensure that even as the technology handles the output, the thinking remains a human requirement.